Help me ducks, it's Simon here. Welcome back to the Hermit's Cave. I hope everybody's doing well. Today, and again, I've only opened this for the purpose of making it easier to open on camera. But today I've received a package from South Korea. I've never had a package from South Korea before. And it's from our very own Derek John Thomas, who's very active on YouTube and the Hermit's Cave Facebook group. And he reached out and sent me a message saying, did I like the look of this particular deck, which is a Korean RWS clone. I think I've got that right. And he showed me a couple of options of decks that are popular in South Korea. And yeah, I was, as a RWS lover and collector, I was thrilled, you know, with the idea of getting a deck from South Korea. So I haven't looked in this yet. I've not peeped or anything. So it's packaged beautifully. There's a little note here to our Simon. That's really nice. It is typed, so I will have a look. In fact, I'll see if I can read it without, if there's something personal in here, I don't like to read that on camera because, you know, sometimes people put personal things in, but it's just basically saying, please forgive this being done on computer. My handwriting is atrocious. And he wanted to say, thank you for all the work I do for the community, both tarot related and psycho-spiritual. The way you have created a safe and welcoming space for all to express themselves without fear or attack will allow discourse, and still allow discourse is perhaps the most healing gift. And that's something that, you know, thank you, Derek, for saying that, because that was the aim of the Facebook group, is a safe space for people to, you know, those who love tarot, and to be able to ask questions and discuss things in a safe environment. So I'm really glad that that's being achieved. Your honesty about yourself is also beautiful. I won't read the rest now because it's really nice what he's put, but it is personal. And just to say, Derek, yes, I hope, you know, that someday we will meet in person. And then he said, this is a small token of my respect, appreciation and love. So thank you. So it's put Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Oh, so there's a couple of bits. I think that's the deck. I'm assuming that's the deck. There's lots of padding and things in here. Oh wow. And then there's this at the bottom. So, oh, this feels like a book. Maybe it's the accompanying book that goes with it. So, oh, sorry for the jumbling about. So we've got a few little bits. So let's have a look at what we've got before we have a look at this South Korean deck. Oh wow, we've got some, is this incense? Yeah, agarwood, sandalwood. Wow, so we've got Korean incense. Let's have a look. Cinnamon. Are these like the Japanese incense, I wonder? Like, I think I've showed you before, one of my favourite incense is cedar wood, and they come in these sticks that just burn all the way down. Beautiful. Less smoke as well. I think it's probably going to be, yeah, like that. That's right. So let's light a couple of them. This one is cinnamon. And they're really lovely. So you just light them. And then I have a little glass dish. So you can just kind of pop them in on top of the ash and just let them burn. It's a nice, it's almost like a little frosted glass bath. But it's particularly for these type of incense sticks that just burn away. No wood or sticks in them. So thank you for them. I'll pop them just there. It's exactly, you know, the type of incense that I love and I'm using at the moment. Oh, so we have a lovely bag. Oh wow, that is pretty. That's really nice. That'll be something to keep the deck in. Look at that. Nice drawstring bag. Wow, love the colours and the patchwork kind of effect. And then there's this book. So I'm assuming it's the book that goes with the deck. Yes. Oh, no, it's the deck. So what is this? Beautiful Korea Tarot card is the translation. So let's see what this is. I'm confused. I know it doesn't take a lot. Okay. What is this? Suka? Natural incense. Oh, wow. Wow. So I think this is going to be like a set, a bit like the box I've just showed you, although that's my own box that I put these in, but you can get from the Soka, which is a Japanese online shop, Soka shop. Soka is the school of Buddhism that I've followed. You can buy these kind of boxes with the smokeless incense in. I wonder what the scent is. Look at this. Oh, they're always presented so beautifully. Oh, yes, it is. I've got the aroma of these already. Oh, beautiful. I mean, I don't know what the scent is. Sometimes this little bit here as well contains the little thing that you can stand them up in, but I use those little baths as I showed you. But obviously this is in Korean, so I'm not sure of the scent, but the one I ordered is called Treasure, and that doesn't tell you the scent either. Oh, here we go. Suka incense stick uses natural materials which are useful to human body to preserve natural scent as it is, and any chemical material is not added like chemical, perfume, dye and adhesive. Scent of Suka incense stick, which is made of strictly chosen materials, will be helpful to rituals, meditation or stability in body mind of busy modern people and improved concentration of examinees. The translation is quite amusing, but that's lovely. And Derek works in universities, so, you know, examinees, it's probably something that they use, but it smells divine. So let's pop that way around. Thank you so much for sending these. This is gorgeous, much more than I was expecting, so thank you, Derek. Okay, so shall we have a look at these tarot cards? Let's move that there. This feels really heavy. Let's get the I wonder if these have a name. I think Derek just sent me some pictures. I wasn't sure if it had a name or not. So that's the back. Obviously it's all in Korean. But it's beautiful, beautifully packaged. I think you go in through the top. There we go. we are in. Oh, it's got a book. Not that I'll be able to read the book, but it's nice it comes as a set. Oh, okay, so the cards come in this little... Oh, they look interesting. Let's pop that there. So this is the book. And in English, it just says Beautiful Korea Tarot Card. Wow. Yeah, and it's in Korean. Okay, so I've just noticed it says on the back, Beautiful Korea. So I think that's what I'll call this deck, Beautiful Korea Tarot Card. So it's the Beautiful Korea Tarot deck. So that's the book. Let's pop that to one side and let's, it's been separated into two halves just so it'll fit in the box. Nice and easy to open. So here we go. I'm hoping they all fit together like that. So it's smaller than a, oh, and it's got English titles. That's amazing. So let's compare it against a kind of US games. You can see it's a lot smaller. So if you have small hands, this is a nice size. Cards are quite durable. It's got like a lamination that really toughens them up. It's got almost like a plasticky feel. These are the backs. And it says Beautiful Korea on the back. So how cool is this? Let's take a look, and what I'll do, we'll have a flip through of the cards, and then at the end we'll discuss some of my favorites. So I said I'll just talk about my favourite ones, but I can't choose my favourite ones. This deck is so beautiful. I can see what Derek meant about this being like a clone of RWS, because it's very reminiscent of RWS, but I love the cultural aspect of it. It's got a lot of Buddhist imagery in here as well, which I really enjoyed seeing. And the architecture of the Korean buildings, it's just beautiful, and the colours that have been used. I love kind of that it's on this white, and not a lot of people like borders, but it's almost like with the effects, like you're looking through a window into this beautiful world, rich with colour and culture, and it's so stunning. I mean, look at that for a strength card. Look how beautiful that is. The tiger with the strength. Love the hermit. The wheel, look at the flowers around it. I mean, how beautiful is that for the Wheel of Fortune? So I really love it. I love this death card. Look at that. I mean, you've got new life here on the banks, where life is, and then you've got this sort of transition, the death figure here in black, you know, with the names. I'm assuming this is a scroll of the names of people passing over, but this new life, beautiful, and the bird, you know, representing that sort of transition as well, that journey. I love the devil card. This reminds me of like Mara, which is the Buddhist devil. This is what I mean about the Buddhist influences, which is just gorgeous. Look at the sun. Yeah, I really love it. I love that we've got karma, which is a Buddhist concept rather than judgment, you know. In Buddhism, we believe that for every action, there's a reaction. So that's the law of cause and effect, and that ties into karma as well. And you can see all these kind of consequences playing out, but it's just gorgeous. I think I love the miners. The miners have a colour tone to them. For the swords, we get these kind of yellows, yellows and greens. Everybody's dressed in this golden yellow, which is really beautiful. I think they use the traditional page, knight, queen, king, but I think these are absolutely beautiful court cards. Just look at the detail. They're just stunning, and they as a set, as a four in each of them, they're just really gorgeous. For pentacles, we've got greens because it's the earth suit, but rather than a pentacle, and I thought it would be called a coin actually, because these are the in fact I've got one here that I can show you if I can get it off the hook. I think they're called renminbis, but I have this, and they're found in, you know, Japan, China, Korea. I'm pretty sure they're called renminbi. But so instead of the pentacles, we get the renminbi coins, which are often used for luck. And you often see those frogs or toads with the renminbi coins in their mouths as well. I used to have one at one time. But it's such a beautiful deck. And again, the suits are just stunning. Look at that for the queen and the king. Gorgeous. This makes me chuckle. Reminds me of the Twiglet advert. We have a Twiglet advert over here. Twiglet's a little savoury snacks, and they've got these little twig-like snacks. They're quite bitter. They've got like a marmitey taste, but it looks like the Twiglet guy on the adverts. For this one, for rods, we've got these kind of, because rods is our fire energy, we get these reds and oranges. Lots of fire. do think the quartz are just stunning. And then our cups, what a beautiful, beautiful Ace of Cups. Just look at the colour. Beautiful lilies, the water lilies, and the outpouring of the water. So of course we get lots of blues in this suit. Beautiful, really beautiful. And no matter what culture we're looking at, doesn't the Nine of Cups guy always have a very similar face? He looks like the RWS Nine of Cups guy, who people often say looks like John Travolta, but again, look at that. Look how beautiful. Oh, I love it. Derek, thank you so much for sending this. What a beautiful deck to have in my collection. It is called Beautiful Korea Tarot, and it is stunning. So thank you, and I'm going to keep it in this gorgeous bag that you've sent. You've been kind enough to send me, so that can go in there. I'll pop, actually, let's pop a crystal. Oh, look at that. That matches the colours really nice. We'll pop a crystal in there as well. So there you go. Thank you, Derek. Really appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for watching. And I'm going to light some of my incense now, my Sukkah incense. So, yeah, thanks, everyone. Until next time, go in peace. Namaste and blessed be.